Hello and welcome to this volunteer training for JA Fundamentals. Firstly, our mission is to inspire and prepare young people to succeed. JA began in 1919 to inspire students to learn the economics of life through free enterprise education. We are the world's largest youth development organization dedicated to educating students about work readiness, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy through our experiential and hands-on programming. So why volunteer for JA? To inspire and offer a role model to youth. To develop your leadership and public speaking skills. To foster team building. To give back to the community. And of course, to have fun and make a difference. Now, for the JA Fundamentals overview. JA Fundamentals is focused on elementary and middle school level. It is when we deliver our programs in a more streamlined learning experience. Sometimes it is sponsored by one company or organization that provides all the volunteers, but often it is sponsored by several companies and organizations that provide volunteers for each event. The great thing about JA Fundamentals is that it requires only 2 hours of the volunteer's time. Our program materials come in self-contained kits for each grade level. The materials are reusable, hands-on, and promote active learning. They are visually appealing and provide activity guides that are easy to use. Here are some expectations for the volunteer and teacher. For the volunteer, we ask that you complete orientation, which you are doing right now, so thank you very much. We ask that you be prepared by going over the activity guides before the day. Prior to the event, you will be given the teacher's contact details, and we ask that you reach out to them to ask them questions. Share your background experience with the students. Have a fun and rewarding experience. And we ask that you teach all the sessions and complete the class confirmation form that you will be provided at the end of the day. For the teacher, we ask that they remain in the classroom at all times, to please maintain classroom discipline and high expectations of their students, supervise their students during the breaks, and aid with grouping and transitions and assist the volunteers as needed. Here is an example of a logistics email you will receive from a JA staff member prior to the event. It will include the teacher's contact details, the school, grade, and student count. There will also be a link to the day's schedule. Please review the day's schedule as part of your preparation. Here is a program overview of JA Fundamentals. First, you will spend approximately 30 minutes providing a career speaker presentation to the students. This is where you'll be able to share your career journey, education path, and financial insights. Next, you'll conduct 2 JA activities with the students over approximately 60 to 90 minutes. These activities are interactive and grade appropriate to reinforce financial concepts. You will receive links to our career speaker and activity guides for the corresponding grade level you will teach. Please take the time to go over the documents before the day of the event. Also, schedule a planning session with your volunteer partner. Decide who will present which lesson and any contingency plans. And remember, if you engage with the content and the students will be engaged too. As mentioned earlier, you will be provided with the teacher's contact details prior to the event. We highly recommend contacting the teacher before the JA Fundamentals to introduce yourself and ask questions. And if there are any special needs or situations of which you should be aware, contacting teachers by email works best. Here are some suggested questions to discuss with the teacher. Will you help me with grouping the students for activities? How should students address you? How is the class set up? Are there tables or desks? Is there a whiteboard I can use? Are there magnets to hang up any posters? What symbols, signs, phrases do you use to get the students' attention? Is it okay to bring a treat or a giveaway? Are there any allergies I should be aware of? And are there any special accommodations I should be aware of, such as English language learners or special needs students? Here are some classroom management and teaching tips. Write your name on the board when you arrive. Reassure the students that the teacher will be there the whole time and can help. Tell the students what you expect from them, including raising their hands to speak and taking turns. And give directions before splitting the kids into groups. Work with your volunteer partner to control distractions. Team members should be prepared, professional, and unified. Anticipate that students may become distracted. Interrupt the distractor and ask them to focus. You also may ask the teacher for assistance in controlling the classroom. Set a positive tone, use positive language to notice what is being done right. Tell the students the goal of why you're there. Smile and nod your head when people speak. Give eye contact and call students by their name. Acknowledge the students' comments and build upon them. Vary your tone and speak clearly. Use body language and share your experience with them. Now, what are your next steps? All volunteers must complete and submit a JA volunteer sign-up form prior to the event. Contact your teacher and ask them questions. Please review the activity guides. And finally, get lots of rest the night before. Eat a good breakfast and wear comfortable shoes, as you'll probably be on your feet for most of the day. Here are some additional online training resources. We appreciate you taking the time to listen to this training for JA Fundamentals. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us.